Welcome to Blog-vember 2019. Our theme this year is tips for the DIY rockstar. So I'm gonna let you reach into the bag and get a tickler for a tip.
Pitching tips. So normally what I do is I kind of wind up, you know. I try to be on the mound.
You about to get beat up. You're about to get. How do you convince others to buy into your ideas?
I have absolutely no idea. I really don't. I mean, look, I can't. There's, at least for me, I don't know if there's a winning formula for that. I mean, you got to be yourself. You got to go out. You do what you do, and they're gonna buy in or not.
And I think the key for us has been, again, I guess, is becoming noticed. So I guess there's more publicity and promotion.
I don't know.
I'm saying that has been what has built us to where we are so far. It's not so much the pitch and the one-on-one, but it has been, I think, people seeing us being active, and I think that has been attracting to people who want to be attracted. So.
Right. Yeah. Well,
because more of a mass pitch.
I guess for me is that a lot of times when you're pitching something to people. Usually people sell you stuff that you already want. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes the difficulty with art is the fact that, it can be tough to pinpoint what people want. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's why artists, have that strange relationship with their audience where you kind of love and hate your audience at the same time, So because it's the whole pitching thing, it is a thing that is tough on insecurity. Yeah. Because inherent in it is rejection. Yeah. And a lot of it. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot more rejection than acceptance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so that's so.
And then we talk about that a little bit. We might talk about in a longer episode, but how even if people seem to accept you, if they're falling over themselves to accept you, then you're wondering what you're up to. There's that insecurity of being on the top of the heap.
Or there becomes that pressure to continue to give the people whatever it is that you gave them, that made them accept you, instead of growing to the next step,
whatever that is,
going to that next level. So and that's where people look back and and like a group like the Beatles, that's the thing that made them so phenomenal, was the fact that they were able to keep metamorphosing through each album. Mm-hmm. Regardless of that inherent pressure to give the people what they wanted.
What they already had given
them, and so the fact that they were able to be experimental yet commercial was, I don't know. I don't know if that was just a very unique part of, the times and what was happening during that time or what it was. I just don't know if you'll ever see that again, where an artist can be that way. And maybe kind of part of it too is that now people have a way of, programming their own radio stations. Yeah. And so, I mean,
in a simple way you want to hear.
Yeah, you do. I mean, things don't have to grow on you anymore.
No.
I mean, you don't have to kind of get into something that you're not into. You can just always turn away and go to where you want to go. Yeah. So I just don't know if you're ever going to have that again. Yeah. So.
All right, what are your tips for pitching? Make sure you drop them in the comments below. Again, if you dig the vibe, be sure to
subscribe.
And we're wishing you love, peace, and
chicken grease.